We're going cat skiing, White Grizzly, Meadow Creek, BC. It's snowing right now, but temps have certainly warmed up, so we'll see what we get out of this one right now.
The first evening, we do a safety breeding.
Yell avalanche, and watch for the last seen point.
And then the following morning on the first day, when we get up onto the mountain, we provide additional briefing in the snow environment that makes even more sense for our guests, so that they're very aware of what the conditions are. Tap lightly from the wrist, and then moderately from the elbow.
Wow.
Hey, look at them all standing up in there, eh?
Yeah. So this is of concern to us. It's going to be interesting.
Actually, it gave me a higher level of confidence. They know their stuff. They know the areas to keep you out of, where it's safer to go, and just really gave me a lot of confidence in their knowledge of not only the snowpack but also the mountain and what areas were the best for terrain to match the conditions.
My wife and I decided to start a cat operation because we're very passionate about skiing, and we became addicted to skiing powder. We're really lucky to be in the Selkirk Mountains. It's an abundant snowfall environment, and anyone that comes to play in the Selkirks knows about that.
Snow quality is fabulous. If it's a little bit warm out, you just head up higher and higher and higher, and it is just blower powder, and you can ski way down. 2 turns into it, it's blown over your head. It's just beautiful, it's light. Just concentrate on getting a little bit of air in your lungs when that snow's going over your head. It is just phenomenal.
We do cater only to experienced skiers and riders. Guests in January typically expect around 19,000 vertical feet a day, and once we get into March, it's more like 27,000 vertical feet a day.
They got just really sexy pedal lines. You can go down and just pop, 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 and little hits here and little hits there. So you're catching 5-10 feet of air and just landing in this nice soft snow, and it's just a lot of fun.
The White Grizzly cat is probably the most plush cat I've ever been in. Totally pimped out.
All right, so today we have salmon cream cheese sushi.
Yes. Oh yes.
A little salmon sushi, cream cheese in it. Looks awesome. Oh yeah.
Nothing like a little bit of kootenai tea.
I tell you what, best meal I've ever had in a cat in my life.
If you love trees, this is the place to go. Plenty of room to get through them, but not so open that you can't get that rush of popping through some trees here and there.
They've done a lot of work with the chainsaws and put a lot of thought and research into the spacing of the trees, clearing them out. Early season, it's nice and safe, and as the snow gets deeper, it just gives you more features, and you can really let them roll.
Yeah, my pleasure, of course, is in sharing this with others. There's nothing like the sound of the hooping and hollering of the guests as they're coming down, and it's a real pleasure to be standing either behind the group as they're skiing down or at the bottom and listening to all the shouts of the incredible pleasure that people have. Made a big point to make sure that the lodge felt like a cabin in the woods. So it's got 5 rooms to accommodate 12 guests.
The lodging is just phenomenal. The cooking, the whole setup, Brad and Carol, how they look after you. They make you feel like one of the family.
We have a lot of guest comments that the dinners at the end of the day are phenomenal. They're very surprised, and I think it's in part because we try not to promote it. We want people to come here for the skiing.
Epic snow today, knee deep, just blower up top, it's great. So I'd come back in a heartbeat, absolutely.
You can definitely take a couple decades off your age and just get it hooting and hollering.
Oh, wicked. Yeah, absolutely fantastic. As I say, I'm not religious, but I've found heaven here, mate. Phenomenal.